Welcome to FX Street. If you like what we're talking about, you'd like to be updated to the content that we're producing, head on over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button on our channel. You can follow us also on Twitter at FXS Crypto, myself at Just Analysis 1, and Akash at Mung0. Algorand is doing pretty well. I mean, out of all the cryptos that we looked at today, Algorand is performing very strongly. Just nothing seems to keep this thing down. Even though it moved up quite a bit yesterday, came back down, opened up the day, dropped. How much was that? Dropped roughly 4.5%, and then just rallied up, and now it's moving higher again. The 2021 volume point of control, 2022 volume point of control. That is where prices are halted at. It's inside the cloud, which is a horrible place to be. It's just it's the definition of volatility, indecision, whipsaws. It's the place where trading accounts go to die. But there's very clear hidden bullish divergence here now between the composite index and the price chart. You have lower troughs here, lower lows in the composite index, but higher lows and higher closes on the price chart. So definite strong bullish continuation setup right there. On the weekly chart, looking for our third consecutive week in a row higher with a close of, and I don't know why, and looking for a close above the 2022 volume profile. But then there's this huge gap between the Ichimoku levels. From the Tenkan Sen to the Kijin Sen, you go from, less than $1 at 90 cents all the way up to $1.86. So there's a ton of open space there. And then even from here to the bottom of the Ichimoku cloud, you get to that 50% fib level. That 135 zone, if we close above the Tenkan Sen for the week, getting to 135 should not be that horrible. Maybe a little bit of a pause will happen at 112 or 113, but getting to 135 shouldn't be that horrible of a move now. It should be a fairly smooth drive up from where it's at. So that's something to look out for. Algorand has a lot of upside potential. But then going into talking about what's happening today and going into the weekend, downside risks, I don't think they're that heavy, probably limited to the 85 cent range, the bottom of the cloud and the Kijin Center down there. And then the upside potential in that 112 to 113 range, top of the cloud, and that 382 fib retracement. So that's what I see for going into the weekend. And before we talk about this again on Tuesday, I'm not sure what you see, Akash. I'll pass it off to you.
Thank you, John. So, right, for algo, right, I have two scenarios here. The first scenario, and the ideal scenario that I would like to occur would be for algo to full retrace back to this daily support level here at 0.67, collect liquidity resting below that, and then attempt a move higher back to $1, right? But obviously that's not going to happen. So a complementary or scenario that I'm looking forward to is a retest of this weekly resistance level here at 0.1817, and for the price to go back to $1, probably 1.15 if we're lucky, right? But if you look at the 12-hour chart, price is consolidating where it is right now, and usually when this happens, it is often you don't get a retracement back to crucial levels, and the price is going to continue moving higher directly from here. You saw this happen to Bitcoin quite a few days ago, where Bitcoin, before it actually broke above 45K, Bitcoin was consolidating in a rising wedge of sort, and then it continued slowly consolidating sideways, and then it finally broke above. Right, so I believe something like this could happen here to algo, where the price makes a run for the $1 psychological level, and beyond this, it could also retest the weekly resistance levels here at 1.15. But from a one-day time frame, as you can see here, there is an FVG extending from 1.1 to 1.35. So if we get a decisive move above weekly resistance level, a good flip of the weekly resistance level, then I believe there's a good chance the price could head up to 1.4. So upside from a conservative standpoint, capped at 1.15, downside at 0.817. And if I get my way, then I'm expecting algo to head down to 0.67, sweep below that, probably wick down and then move higher. So in a way, we could also visit 0.675 in an extremely bearish case. So that pretty much sums up my analysis for Algorand.
Thank you everyone for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and to subscribe. Follow us on YouTube and on Twitter at FXS Crypto.